If you've ever wanted to grow your own food but thought it was too complicated, this is your sign to try it. I have been growing so much in my Click and Grow Smart Garden. Today I'm harvesting 3 unique varieties of basil so we can make some super easy and flavor-packed vegan recipes. But first, a huge thank you to Click and Grow for sponsoring today's video and for supporting my content. So let's go ahead and take a look at this garden here. I planted all of these a couple months ago and just look how lush everything is right now. On this side are all strawberries, and the strawberries actually haven't come in yet. I can see the tiny little buds and I'm super excited for my very first strawberry harvest, but they are still growing. So we're actually gonna focus on everything I'm growing on this side today. And so in all 6 of these pods, we have Click and Grow's Basil Variety Pack. So it's a combination of Thai basil, sweet basil, and cinnamon basil. And they each have their own unique flavor profiles, but I just love having access to all of them in one garden. Of course, my life right now with a 15-month-old is super busy, so I don't always have the time to get to the grocery store every time I just need something like fresh herbs. And especially with the grocery store herbs that you buy, you probably buy them in a large pack and maybe you only need a few sprigs for a recipe, and maybe the rest even go to waste if you're not using them up quickly enough. But having fresh herbs right on your kitchen countertop is a total game changer. So let's go ahead and harvest some of this delicious basil, and I will talk about the 3 different varieties and how to use them. So usually if I'm cooking in the kitchen and I just need a couple leaves to add into a recipe, I'll of course just pick them off and add them into my dish. But you will notice that your plants start to grow up really high, and you want to trim them down not only so that they don't run into the light here, but also so that you can grow more basil. I feel like this is a secret hack that maybe a lot of people don't know, but there is a certain way to cut your basil plants so that they will continue to grow and you can get more and more basil just out of the same plant. So basically what I like to do is find where the stem has 2 little arms shooting out, and all I do is take some kitchen scissors and we're gonna cut the stem off, and you will see very quickly that it grows back right in that same place and more leaves will come out. Another thing you can do actually with these gardens, which I love, is you can replant these plants. So let's say you have a little space inside your house for some indoor plants, you can take them out of this smart garden and put them into some soil and keep them growing in another place, and that way you can have even more plants growing all at once. So our first variety of basil here is Thai basil. This has a bold, slightly spicy flavor with hints of anise, and it is amazing in Asian-inspired dishes. So a lot of times I will add it into my curry. I have a really good recipe for a Thai basil tofu that I will link down below. You can put it into fresh noodle salads, and it is honestly just one of my favorites for Asian cooking. I used to buy this at the grocery store for like $3 or $4 for a pack, and now I just have it ready to go in my own kitchen. Next we have sweet basil, which is the classic Italian basil that probably most people are familiar with. This is perfect for pestos, pastas, lasagnas. I like to use it in pasta salad in the summer. Of course, it makes a delicious appetizer, and it's really good in salad dressings as well because it packs in so much flavor. And then our third type of basil is cinnamon basil. It's got this subtle, warm, spicy aroma that makes it amazing in fruit dishes, teas, or even in baked goods. Now this one I had never even tried before, but I have been loving using it on a fruit salad, which I am gonna show you guys today. This recipe is so delicious and so flavorful. Honestly, I can never have another boring fruit salad again after trying this. So let's go ahead and make that together right now. So I wanted something that would showcase this basil's warm, slightly spicy aroma and also just bring a unique twist to a summer salad. So really you can use any fruit that you like here, but I was kind of trying to think what would go well with cinnamon flavor. So of course I thought peaches and blueberries, which is perfect because those are both in season right now. And then we're also gonna add in some grapes and strawberries. So let's go ahead and get everything washed and chopped and into our bowl first. Now, pro tip to making sure your fruit salad doesn't turn brown, which is just oxidation. Basically, once the air touches the fruit, it starts to turn brown. So to slow down that process, you're gonna wanna use either lime juice or lemon juice. Today, we're gonna use lime juice and also a bit of lime zest because this is gonna have the bonus effect of making this even more flavorful. So I'm just gonna add a couple teaspoons of lime juice and the zest of about half of the lime. And just look at this gorgeous salad. Like I said, once you try this version, you will probably never go back to the original. Next up, we are going to use our sweet basil to make a caprese sandwich. I absolutely love this sandwich during summer. It is one of my all-time favorites, but there are a lot of ways you can enjoy these 3 ingredients if you don't want to do a sandwich. You could just do skewers and make this into an appetizer, or you could even make this into a salad. But for today, I'm going for the classic lunchbox baguette sandwich. So first, let's get our baguettes ready, and then we're just gonna slice up some tomato and vegan mozzarella. Now, if you didn't want to use a vegan cheese here, you could also sub with tofu. And basically, we're just gonna layer everything on here, and of course, top it with our beautiful fresh sweet basil. Now, I like a simple balsamic glaze drizzle on mine because it really lets the flavor of the other ingredients shine through. And this is just so fresh and delicious. It is perfect on a hot summer's day. Next up, we are going to make a Thai basil coconut rice. Now, Thai basil has this beautiful, peppery, slightly anise flavor that pairs so well with coconut. And I have been making this rice on repeat lately because it is so easy and honestly, just a really nice change up to regular plain rice. So of course, we are going to need some plain white rice. I am using jasmine rice. Now, first off, always rinse your rice. This makes such a difference in texture. You will actually get a fluffier rice this way because you're removing that extra starch on the outside of the rice grain. I do a quick rinse 3 times and then add in our coconut milk and fresh water. And then we're gonna pressure cook this on high for 4 minutes. But you can also do this on the stovetop if you don't have an instant pot. Just bring everything to a boil and then turn down the heat and let your rice cook for 15 minutes or until all the liquid is absorbed. And now here's where the fun flavor comes in. Once your rice is done cooking, we are going to stir in all of this amazing Thai basil, and oh my gosh, this smells so good. I honestly wish I could share some with you through the screen. So now I like to serve this with crispy tofu or a veggie curry, or even something like a Thai peanut tempeh would be so good with this. Now, of course, I had to show you the breakfast I have been making on repeat lately. This is a classic avocado toast, but with a bit of a twist. I love it because it's so easy. It's a really good weekday option, but adding the basil on top makes it feel really fancy, like something you would order at a restaurant. So I like to use sourdough bread here, but a multigrain would work really nicely too. Basically, you want a bread with some heft to it so that it can hold all of the avocado really well. So we're just gonna pop a couple slices into our toaster. And then for topping my toast, I like to use a little bit of flaky salt plus a sprinkle of chili flakes. You could also add on a squeeze of fresh lemon juice here. That would be delicious. And then of course, some of our chopped basil. Now you could do just the sweet basil here, or you could actually do a mix of the 3 varieties. It adds a little edge to it and makes it so delicious. I have actually been craving this breakfast every single day. So I hope this has inspired you to spice up your summer a bit and try some of these bold flavored recipes. And if you are thinking about starting your own garden, but maybe you don't have a lot of space, go check out Click and Grow. I'll link all of their information in the description box down below. And I'm gonna leave a little discount code for you guys as well. If you do end up buying anything, make sure you use this code so that it saves you money. And if you just want some more information on the garden, how to set it up, how it works, I'm gonna link my other Click and Grow videos right here. Go check those out. And I think you will see how low effort this garden is and yet so rewarding, and really just how fun it is to grow your own fresh food at home.